Patty Wallner, the former president of the Waukesha County Chamber of Commerce, contacted me today with a note saying, "Mayor, you have been the most effective mayor I've ever worked with. And I'm proud of my partnership with the Chamber and the business community that has made Waukesha better." My vision for the future includes working with the Hillsmans to develop the 5-acre site next to Waukesha State Bank and try to attract a corporate client, a riverfront restaurant, condos if that market ever comes back. The infrastructure is there. We could easily build a skywalk to the transit center parking lot that's been criticized, but if we can develop that over the next 4 years, and community development, myself and the Hillsmans have had meetings to try to make that happen. I just met with Opus North, that by the way, they offered $8 million over Generac despite our best efforts meeting with Generac and supporting them to move here. That's why Opus won. They offered $4 million more. I have a great working relationship, as well does city staff, with the shops. I'd like to make phase 2 happen. I would also like to implement our strategic plan. My opponent mentioned gateways. I'm very proud of the award-winning Pioneer Hall, and I look forward to working with Carroll University and the Hillsmans to make phase 2 a reality. Tomorrow night at Plan Commission, there's a proposal to expand the Guest House and eventually have a hotel there. That will greatly enhance one of our gateways. I heard someone shout out that my announcement of 100 new manufacturing jobs is a red herring. I cannot disclose today the name of the company. That will be disclosed as soon as the final legal hurdles are done, and that will happen soon. We've been working on that for 6 months, and 100 jobs is just the beginning. That is going to be a major coup for the city, and I want to see that through. Obviously, the water issue is the one that I've spent the most time on. Do you want a mayor who has successfully gotten $3.6 million and is working in a partnership with Dan Dukniak to get $25 to $50 million, that has those relationships with Senator Cole and Congressman Sensenbrenner? Do you want someone who has the relationship with people in both parties and politicians at the local, state, and national level to continue to advocate for Waukesha? Who do you think is prepared to govern? Who's the best choice to chair the Plan Commission? Who has attended with the meetings and worked every single day for the city of Waukesha? The only thing I love more than the city of Waukesha is my beautiful wife, Dawn, but otherwise the city is right up there. Thank you.
Well, first, I'd like to thank you all again for coming tonight. I'm sure there are other things you could be doing, and it's truly an honor to have you here in person, and also to have the people watching on TV. The current mayor continues to make a point about his experience. And I find it very interesting that 4 years ago, at the same debate, the mayor was very specific in that he was going to be a nonpartisan mayor. And it didn't take very long for him to be in office before he openly endorsed a partisan presidential candidate who had little experience. So I just find that interesting. We do have problems in the city, and unless we're able to ask tough questions, we're not going to be able to find the very best long-term solutions. I will never be the loudest person in the room. I will listen to you and collaborate and find the very best solutions possible. This is about the public trust. This is about the future of our city. I've currently been building a team of extremely smart people to lead the city forward, and as mayor, I will continue to do that. In 4 years, when I'm back up here, you won't hear me saying I. What you're going to hear me say is, look what we've done. Look at what we have done together. You know, why should you vote for me? Again, I'm going to focus on tax relief. I understand that families in this city are struggling. I understand that we have to be competitive if we want to keep people and businesses here. I will make it my highest priority to bring in full-time sustainable jobs. Just a point on the shops do not provide full-time sustainable jobs. Retail does not do that. The current mayor mentions this business. Why? Tell us what it is. You know, as I look at other cities, you know, Dubuque, Iowa, for example, landed IBM. Kenosha currently is courting Google. West Dallas has $70 million available. We can certainly be doing more to bring in another Husco, Waukesha, Engine, Cooper. That's what we need. That's what we need in these times. And we need a mayor who understands business as a business owner to be able to proactively go out and talk to these people. And finally, water. We still don't know what the full cost of water is going to be. $164 million with a 25% margin of error. Based on the elections that are coming up, I'm not sure that political connections are going to matter so much. Again, would you give somebody the keys to your car if you didn't know where they were taking you? We need to slow down, and you need to know the specifics before we move forward. Thank you.
These kind of great programs don't just happen, and so I'd like to thank my chamber team that's here today, Mary Bear, our timekeeper, Kelsey DeMarie, our marketing manager, Carolyn Hahn, our events manager, and Jim Jackson, our membership director. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you, Eric. You did a great job as moderator. We really appreciate it. Thank you to the workshop. Finally, thanks again to our two candidates for sharing their views with us. It's now up to you. Please go to the polls on April 6th. It is just after Easter during spring break, so if you're out of town or you have friends and colleagues who are out of town, please go get an absentee ballot from your municipal clerk so your voice is heard and you can help set the direction for the city for the next 4 years. Thank you very much for coming.